Hello, I will tell you about my experience that I had in my first job interview. I know it was a school project, but I didn't take it that way. I took it in a way that I am preparing for when this happens and I will prepare the best way. Well, on the day of the interview, I knew that I would do well because I was preparing well, but when the time came, I decided to get very nervous because I heard my classmates asking them some things that I really do not imagine that they would ask. But when I arrived with the interviewer, I didn't feel very safe anymore, and I got nervous. The interviewer was very nice with my partner and with me, and I think that made me feel more secure. But even so, I couldn't be completely sure, and I was nervous during the whole interview. I don't feel satisfied with my performance because I knew I could do it better, because I was preparing myself. But I know that for the next time I will do it better, because it serves as an experience of what interviews are like. I need to be more sure of myself, since it is the most important thing in the interview, and to be calm at all times. And I will continue working my confidence. This interview helped me a lot because I didn't know what the job interviews were like, and now I have another perspective. I know that I have to keep preparing so I can have confidence in myself at the moment of speaking and showing my security. I know I didn't do it in the best way, but for my first job interview, it was not bad and I learned that the interviewers pay attention to the dress code and the eye contact. The interviewer told me I have never mentioned some things that I should have been mentioned, and that my CV should correct it since I had an error, and that I had to improve a lot because I didn't do it very well. The good things he told me were that I had good eye contact, my dress code was adequate, and that I showed my security in my body language. I need to work on my confidence in myself at the moment of the speaking. I know what are the questions are usually asked in a job interview. I also know that I need to have a better work experience to be able to learn or know how companies work. My strengths are that I can work as a team because I like to work as a team and be able to help others. And so I also learn things from others. I like to have a good communication and relationship with my partners. Because if we do not have a good relationship or there is no good communication, we will never leave things as we expect. I will design a subject or a workshop in which we can all develop our ability to speak in front of the public and have confidence in ourselves. I would also teach from a young age the ability to work in teams, because it is a part that costs a lot of work for Mexicans, since we do not have a good organizations and communication. I am very grateful with this subject and with this activity, since it made me have a very different perspective of what a job interview is and in general all the knowledge that this subject has given to me. I am ready to continue working, to improve my weaknesses, and to be able to fulfill my objectives that I have in the subject and in my personal life.